Alright guys, what can I get for you?
2 drinks, sir.
Can I get 1 drink and 1 tap water?
The World's End. Alright, so The World's End is an apocalyptic sci-fi comedy directed by Edgar Wright, starring Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Martin Freeman, just like an all-star cast of British comedians. And basically, this is the 3rd film in the Cornetto flavor trilogy that started with Shaun of the Dead, which is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Hot Fuzz, which parodied cop movies. Now we have The World's End, which parodies basically sci-fi films. Years ago, when they were teenagers, Simon Pegg and his crew, or Gary King and his crew, attempted to do this legendary pub crawl, which is 12 pints, 12 pubs, and 1 night without stopping. However, the first time they tried to do it, they didn't make it. Now, years later, they are now older. All of them are almost grown up except for Gary King. He gets the boys back together to do the pub crawl once again. However, this time,
some new changes in New
Haven. New changes in New Haven, and they aren't really the best changes. Alright, so today for my review of The Worlds, and I am joined always by my good friend Lucas, aka LC Store 16 or LC Muscles.
I absolutely love this movie.
Yeah!
This movie was fucking fantastic.
I agree.
From beginning to end. It was hilarious. There's one standout. I think Gary King was the standout in this movie, and Nick Frost.
Honestly, I think there wasn't a standout. I think every actor
did fantastic.
Yeah, every actor
I
was on their A game.
think Simon Pegg and Nick Frost delivered the best lines in the movie.
You can look at these guys and like they are best friends in real life. So
they are. They really awesome to see the chemistry between them. But he really didn't want to hang out with Gary King because like he was all grown up now. Gary King wasn't. But then once everyone gets back together, he gets to meet everyone again, and it's really good. The first 30 minutes, people are saying it's like a little slow, but I just completely disagree with it because it's a building story. It's character building.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about Edgar Wright's films. Edgar Wright is one of my favorite filmmakers. He directed Scott Pilgrim, which is my favorite comic book film of all time. Every single film that Edgar Wright has done, I've absolutely loved. His writing is top notch. What I love about his films is that like he not only creates a really funny film, but he crafts great and likable characters and a great storyline. But
it was a great storyline. Yeah. Also, the woman who played Sam,
Rosamund Pike.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah.
I also liked Pierce Brosnan as one of the guys.
Yeah, so unrecognizable when he first
I was like, oh my god, James fucking Bond.
It was insane. And it was pretty cool, though. It was a good ending. Everything was pretty awesome, especially on the end, near the end.
That was hysterical. Fucking hilarious. That was hysterical. I love that
especially the ending scene where it has some things I really don't want to spoil, but it has...
The fight scenes were great. The first fight scene had me dying laughing.
It was hilarious.
Interesting is the choreographer was the director of Jackie Chan's stunt team.
Wow.
Edgar Wright, I mean, like, he's doing Ant-Man, which is a superhero film. I cannot wait for that movie to come out now.
But there are so many good things about this movie. There are no bad things about this movie. All I say is everything in this movie is fantastic. Yeah. I love this movie. Without a doubt, I think this is going to be, no doubt, it's one of my favorite movies that I've seen in a while.
Yeah. I absolutely loved everything about this movie. All the cast, they were on their A game. There was no weak link in the film to me. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost again showed that they can have great chemistry. The real life best friends, and it really shows how great their chemistry is on screen. They were like best friends, but now it's totally different here, and I really liked seeing that. I really liked, the messages they give in this film about friendship, about growing up. The special effects for a budget, oh my god, Edgar Wright is amazing when it comes to the effects. The jokes hit on point. There's no joke I didn't laugh at. British comedy is my favorite type of comedy. I laughed the hardest at that, and throughout the film I was laughing so hard. There was a point where I was laughing, I was tearing up because I was laughing so hard.
It happened to me a couple times.
Yeah. The ending is so bittersweet. It's so nice, and for a trilogy, I think this was a perfect end for a great trilogy. I love this trilogy so much. And the thing is, one of the interesting how the trilogy began, apparently it was a joke that Edgar Wright said like that a cornetto it's like an ice cream cone. He said it was his hangover cure when he got drunk, and that's how it came about. It's really cool to see all the references to other things. Yeah. And like every pub they went to.
You know what people would probably say this is their famous bar out of all of them?
What?
Other than The World's End?
The famous cock. Yeah, I had a feeling would say that. Famous cock, I had a feeling it'd say it. And there was actually a joke to Gary about that part. Overall, I agree with Lucas. I love The World's End. If you guys have not seen it, I recommend it to anybody who loves films in general. If you love British comedy, you're going to love this movie. If you love movies in general, you're going to love it. Edgar Wright has delivered once again. I cannot wait for his follow-up. I absolutely love this film. It's not one of my favorite summer films, but it's also my favorite films of the year. I absolutely love this film. I just cannot praise this film enough. All I can say is great job once again, Edgar Wright.
Great.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give The World's End a 5 out of 5 stars. I fucking loved the shit out of this movie.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Huh?
This is my favorite. I completely agree with you. I'm gonna do the 1-2 thing and go, give it a boom! 5 out of 5, baby.
Yeah!
I love this movie. This was probably one of my favorite films of the year, if not the favorite film.
And I will say this. I'm gonna say this right now. It beats This Is the End as the best comedy.
It does beat This Is the End.
It was everything that I wanted from a comedy film and everything I wanted from a summer film, and it was the perfect way to end the summer movie season. Enough said.
Perfect way to end the summer.
Yes.
Absolutely. By far.
Yes. So that was Lucas and I's review of The World, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below of what film you would watch if you're absolutely drunk off your ass. And until the next review, we will see you guys next time.
See you later and stay awesome.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.